still a little, I need to sit up higher. Oh well. Kimmy's new machine arrived yesterday, so no more cutting by hand. They're cranking out orders. Whoop, whoop, Kimmy, that's awesome. Kimmy just sent me a text. That's great. Let me get lower on this page here. How's that? Is that better? Good. Okay. Actually, do you see me live, Mr. B?
I'm trying to get there.
You can see me right there. I think I'm live. I hope I'm live. I had to do something with my orientation. It might have opened up a second channel, a second live, which I may need to go back and make public. Because nowadays, it just flips you this way, even though you never do it this way, you do it this way, horizontally. You have to go in and do an extra adjustment. Oh, I'm live. Okay, good. Yes, Kimmy, I just got your text. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you're here. And I know you're excited. I know you're excited. So happy to have you here with me this morning. Look, Kimmy, if you're still here, look at this, what my sister sent me. Isn't that pretty? It's going to have 4 blossoms. There's an extra one right there. 1, 2, 3, and then there's one at the top, 4. Isn't that pretty? Amaryllis. My sister gives me one, and my sister Patty gives my sister Marty and I one every year. I know, it's so pretty. All right. I'm so glad you got to see it. Yay. And I'm so, so glad that your machine is working. Their machines are working, and the books are coming out because people are excited to get them for Christmas. Everyone, good morning. It is 2 weeks till Christmas. Today is the 11th. This is the goal that I set with you, for you, and I hope you set for yourself, to start after this day having your 2-week vacation coming into Christmas, where you don't have to buy presents, you don't have to wrap presents, you don't have to send Christmas cards, etc. So today's your last day to get those things done. I will be finishing my Christmas cards today. I did put some in the mail a couple days ago. And I have a present to wrap, and I've got maybe one more coming in the mail. I'm not sure, but everything's done. So I hope it's done for you. Remember, it was 4 things. If you choose to mail cards, those should be done by today. If you are going to put up a tree and decorate your home, that should be done by today. If you are going to buy presents for anyone, that should be done by today. And if you're going to wrap those presents, that should be done by today. Now, I know some of you are running a little late. I know it's inevitable. Sometimes things happen in our life. The best of plans don't always go the way we want, but do your very best to get it done as soon as possible without stressing yourself, because that's the whole point of this. Because we started on December 1st, we had 11 days to get that done. Normally we have a little more time, but Thanksgiving was so late, it kind of it made us rush a little bit. Mr. B's on here saying happy Wednesday, everyone. All right. So I've got 8 people on. Anybody making comments? Oh, yes, you are. Katie's here. Good morning, Katie. I love your Christmas tree. Merry Christmas. You were here before Kimmy, or before Kimmy said that my plant was so pretty. But if you didn't hear, Kimmy's machine at their business, the people who do her printing, their machine arrived yesterday, so they're not having to cut the pages by hand anymore. Can you imagine? And so now everything is chunking along, so their orders are cranking out. Mary Sellers is here. Good morning, Kat and Mr. B. Roll Tide, Mary Sellers. Roll Tide, Roll Tide. Lisa Iao, happy Wednesday, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Kat and Mr. B, that's Mr. B saying that. Okay, Masterpiece Therapy. Tree up, we'll get the rest done this weekend and be done. Go, girl. And who are you? Dorothy. Thank you, Dorothy. Okay, good. All right, so I'm here just to chat with you and see what you've got done and what you might still have pending. Marty's here. Hi, Marty. Clean and pack today. Marty, look. I know you didn't see it earlier. Look at my amaryllis Patty gave me. Okay, so it's in a wax bulb. I don't have to take that off until after the flowers bloom. I don't have to water it or anything. But it's got in here 4 buds. Isn't that amazing? So it's going to have 4 lilies out of this stem, and who knows how many in this one when it blooms. It's going to be so pretty. It's an amaryllis. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Isn't that amazing? I know. The miracle of God's beauty at Christmas is so wonderful. So I'm hoping that that represents to you the beginning of your Christmas. The beginning of your Christmas. Decorating done yesterday. This is Kimmy. Cards going out Friday. Shopping will be done by the end of the weekend. Go, Kimmy. Good job. I know you had some critical things happening with that printer, and so you're doing super, super good. I'm so proud of you. And I have to say, you know, my stuff is easy because I'm a grandma and I live in a one-bedroom apartment. So we don't have a lot to do, but I do work 5 days a week. 4 of those days are all day long, and Saturday I work a half day. So I work 4.5 days a week. So that's not an excuse, but it is a reason that I'm pretty busy, and I like staying that busy. I do. Okay, Marty said, "Aw, isn't it pretty, Marty?" Marty's in North Carolina. Hers is waiting down here for her. Brenda Reed, good morning, Brenda. Yeah, Marty's up there cleaning and packing, getting ready to come to Florida, to her Florida home. Brenda said, "That's so pretty." I know, it's going to be gorgeous. And I sit it right in the middle. I have an Advent wreath, and I just sit it right down in the middle of the Advent wreath. So pretty. Christmas is even crazier with Shaylee's birthday 3 days before Christmas. I know. So hard. My sister Patty's birthday is a week from today, the 18th, 1 week before Christmas, and it was always hard. And now that we're all adults, Marty and I give her birthday present in, do we do June or July, Marty? I can't remember, but we give her present then, so it's not lost in Christmas. And the one thing that she hated as a child was to have her Christmas presents, her birthday presents wrapped in Christmas paper, or to have somebody say, "This is Christmas and birthday." You know, right at Christmas, it felt like she got cheated somehow. So we celebrate her in the middle of the summer, and then we just recognize her, give her birthday card on her birthday. Decorating done, Lisa said. Yes, gifts purchased with wrap and wrap, just a few gift cards to purchase. Check. No Christmas cards this year with Canadian postal strike. Oh, that's so sad for you guys. Yeah, it isn't fair, Kimmy said. She's talking about Shaylee's birthday. How old will Shaylee be this year, Kimmy? To me, she should still be 4. all of my patrons, all the people that I mentored throughout the years have children that have grown. You know, I've been doing this for 7 years, and I always think that they're always the age they were when we started, and it always shocks me when they say, "Oh, he's 18." 18, he's 11. There's a song online, this is Marty, called "My Birthday's Near Christmas," and it, Marty. A sample of today's Patreon video Mr. B put out. And Candace said, "Good morning, Kat and Mr. B." She's 14, so she was 7 when we started. And I guess I was watching those videos when she was 4, when I followed you early on. You were one of the first people I followed on YouTube. You and the Daily Connoisseur, Jennifer Scott. Jennifer Scott was the first person I subscribed to, I think. I think you were number 2. So it's been a long time. And maybe I just remember going back and looking at him because she was such an adorable baby. 14, that's such a lovely age. According to my daughter, whose daughter is 14, it's not a lovely age, but it's okay. Every age has its redeeming qualities, and I know your Shaylee's a super good girl. And if she's there, hey, Shaylee. Okay. So anyway, for those of you who aren't on my Patreon channel, Larry put a sample up so you could see what we're talking about. We're doing the countdown to Christmas right now. So from now on our countdown to Christmas, we're going to be just focusing on the rituals, the things that we do on a daily basis. We are laying off of our basic weekly plan and our zone work during these 2 weeks, because if you're on vacation, you don't do those things. You just stick with your rituals and your clutter stops. You'll have to do groceries, you know, you're going to have to maybe run the vacuum if you notice something needs it, but it's not going to be that schedule, which we should follow because it makes our life so much easier to have a plan of action. But for these 2 weeks, our plan of action is to watch Hallmark movies with our children, to make hot cocoa, to listen to Christmas carols, to enjoy the tree, to enjoy your religious festivities and things that you're having at your church, all the different things that we do, the lights, the luminaries. Some people, I'm dying to do this, Marty, my sister Marty's on here. I know we used to have like a parade of homes where we could go and look at the people's homes that had decorated for Christmas. I would love to do that again. You and Patty and I, that would be so much fun. And any of you who were here with me, anybody who lives in Jacksonville, I'd love to do it. That'd be so much fun. Okay, so I don't live in Jacksonville, I live in St. John's, but I'm thinking Jacksonville and those old homes. Okay, Tony Rose is here. Good morning, friends from frosty, 33 degrees, foggy, California. I'm decorating my Christmas tree. Tony, what city are you in? That is pretty cold for my California girls. It actually is going to be 37 here. Is it tomorrow morning, baby? 37 tomorrow morning?
Maybe 30.
Because it's raining today.
I doubt if it'll be that cold.
Well, it might not, but it's cold.
Then it's gonna warm up.
It's raining and the temperature is dropping. The rain just switched to snow, a wintry mix, Marty said. Marty's in North Carolina, up in the mountains in Beach Mountain, North Carolina. And fortunate for her and her neighbors' home, and their homes are survived the mess that everybody's got up there, but they did lose their road and their lights and communication. Fortunately, Marty was in Florida on her Florida leg of her life. It's fun to have double homes. I know I've got a pen pal who has 2 homes, maybe 3. She has 2 main homes. Candace, so nice that the house is clean and neat enough to go a couple of weeks with just some spot vacuuming and dusting. That's right, Candace. Which Candace is that? Candace V. That's right, Candace. Very good. All right, so tell me what you're planning on doing in the next 2 weeks. Not her road, but the road leading up the mountain, right? Marty is on the main road, but it kind of dwindles and curves and turns, and hers was fine, but it was the main road going up the mountain that was out. But it's back now. Tony said, we're in Great San Joaquin Valley, where the nuts and fruits come from near Stockton. Oh, so is that more desert? I mean, I know you're growing nuts and fruits, so that sounds like it's like the garden area, but it's so cold. I was wondering if you were in the desert region. I don't remember where Stockton is. Is that north or middle? I think it's kind of middle north. I'm not sure. My geography. It's been a long time since I was in geography class. How about you, Mr. B? Do you know where Stockton is?
I do.
You do? Where is it?
In California.
Oh, thanks. Mr. B said it's in California. Okay.
Where the nuts and the fruits come from.
Where the nuts and the fruits come from. And when we lived in Utah, we used to get our vegetables and fruits from California, and they were absolutely gorgeous. They were really beautiful. Kimmy said, we swapped our Christmas Eve jammies to pass out earlier to enjoy them the whole season while we watch Christmas movies and decorate the tree. Derek and the kids love the new switch. I love it too. I think people really switched into Christmas earlier this year, and that was a really cool thing to do, Kimmy. How fun. Marty said, cold weather makes the citrus taste better. It does. It does make it taste better. A couple of cold snaps and your fruit will be delicious.
Tastes better than what?
Oranges are a little bit more, they're not as bitter, they're more sweet and delicious, and they're not quite as zingy. They're good zingy, but you know. Middle, due east from San Francisco on your way to Yosemite. Okay, I know right where that is. Beautiful, beautiful place to live. Yosemite. Victory Financial Fitness, Jocelyn. Good morning, Kat and Mr. B. Good morning, Jocelyn. Come back to Utah. It's hard to leave your family, as you know, Kimmy. It's hard to leave your family, but I love Utah. When we got there, it was like a surprise, like a jewel in the middle of the country. Well, not the middle, but just something I never considered was Utah. I went with work. We were there about 3 or 4 months, right? Not too long, Larry. No, about 6 months.
About 6,
We were there about 6 months, and it was spring to fall. That's right. And I just never considered the beauty of that place. You would walk outside to take the garbage out and just be thunderstruck by the mountains just right up in your face. These rocky, beautiful Wasatch Mountains with snow on the top. When we moved there in the spring, it was still snowy. Absolutely breathtaking. And like when we were driving through, my daughter would say, Panorama Land. You know, all the lands, all the parts of Utah have names out in the wilderness, and it's just gorgeous. Gorgeous. The house is gorgeous, Clark. I know Kimmy would appreciate that. Oh, the house is gorgeous, Clark. Let's see. I have a church brunch on Saturday. This is Candace, and lunch and antique shopping with friends next Friday. My husband and I will be watching lots of Christmas movies and enjoying all the decorations. Candace, I love your plans. Who else has plans? Katie, we're going to be attending church services, baking cookies, watching Christmas movies, skiing and sledding. We live in cold, snowy northern Minnesota. Ooh, that's a pretty snowflake you put on there. Marty sent me a pretty picture of a snowflake on her sweater. It was like a perfect snowflake. So pretty and unique for people from Florida to see that. Really natives, like we go back to the 1700s natives. Micah people, good morning. Okay, so I have a question for you, Katie. What kind of cookies are you going to bake? I know Marty just showed me her cookies she was baking last night. She made sugar cookies and she made pumpkin snaps or something. Do you know, Marty, tell me what you made. And she said they taste delicious and it was easy, and she has a trick if she'll probably share it with you if you don't want to, if you're not like into making a lot of things from scratch. Okay, let's see. And I know Kimmy, she always makes those Italian cookies of her mother's. One time Kimmy sent me some of those cookies and they are delicious. Don't send me any, Kimmy. I'm trying to watch my weight, but those were delicious. They were lemon flavored. Oh my gosh, delicious. Good morning, morning. Okay, so what are y'all doing for Christmas for these next 2 weeks? This is an exciting and fun time. Oh yes, Kimmy said she's making her mama's cookies. Pumpkin spice. It's okay to tell. Going to my friend's neighbor's church service tonight. Marty, you tell. I'll send you some, Kimmy. Kimmy. Okay, just 6. Don't send me very many. You don't even have my address, so I think I'm safe. But I love those cookies. They're delicious. Oh my goodness. Marty, okay, I'll tell what Marty did. She showed me these little bags that she got that are, which company was that, Marty? Betty Crocker. And, oh, she's looking in the trash can again for the wrappers. Last night we kept going back and forth because I wanted to know what was in it and if there was anything that was bad in it, etc. And they seem pretty clean, actually. They didn't have any seed oils in them, which is good. And she made them with butter and something else. We are making cookies. This is Micah. Paper snowflakes, gingerbread houses, watching movies, touring lights, drinking hot drinks like cocoa, coffee, and cider. I love it. It sounds so good. What kind of cookies are you? You know, I'm a cookie fiend. I love cookies. So I don't keep cookies in my house. And when I go somewhere, that's when I eat a cookie. So tell me, what kind of cookies are you making? Marty's digging hers out of the garbage, her little bags, but I know they were Betty Crocker. And I know she just had to add something in butter. And they were, I like a crisp cookie. And they were crisp because I watched her eat one. I got to enjoy them vicariously. Not the pumpkin. She had already eaten one of those. She's so good. She eats one cookie. So she ate one, and then she ate one. Jocelyn from Victory Financial Fitness said, really just recovering from the shock with my sweet daughter and Kat's gracious help. The tree is up. The gifts are wrapped. Wait. A new thing came in. I had to go back. A new record early for our home. Making plans. Jocelyn, yay! That warms my heart. What is that noise?
It's thunder.
That's thunder?
Storm that's coming. I told you.
Wow, I haven't heard thunder in a while. Since like August. I don't think it thundered in September or October or November. It surely did. Oh yeah, it did in October because we had those tropical storms. Sorry, I digress. That sounds so exciting, Jocelyn, and I'm so proud for you. It really warms my heart and causes a little something happening around the eyes. I'm so happy for you. Gingerbread men, this is Katie. Sugar cookies, peanut butter blossoms, and chocolate chip, since they're my husband's favorites, and toffee and homemade caramels. Yum, I love all of those. Oh, how do you say it? I say caramel. How do y'all say it? Marty says caramel, and she's my own sister. I don't know. Does that sound familiar, Kimmy? I don't know. Anyway, Saturday church waffle breakfast and Christmas party, putting together food bags for a school to pass out to the kids on break, making homemade cocoa, seeing the lights, and friends' tacky Christmas party. That sounds like so much fun. And you know what? Passing out those things to the children, the food bags, What a heartwarming thing to do, Kimmy. That sounds like a great Christmas. And I know your son's coming home for Christmas, isn't he? Yeah. Micah people, we will take cookies to the firefighters and the police officers and the EMT personnel. Woohoo! We are doing sugar cookies, chocolate chips, snickerdoodles, ginger snaps, gingerbreads, and peppermint. I like all of those too. Yum! Okay, Marty said I bought Betty Crocker cookie mixes at the Dollar Tree for $3. I made 3 dozen cookies each. They fit in a nice size little metal cookie holder, cookie tin that she also got from the Family Dollar. She got those from the Family Dollar because they didn't have them at the Dollar Tree. She put a stick of butter and an egg in each one. Delicious. And I am a homemade cookie person, but these tasted very homemade. I am a convert. So just so you know, it's an inexpensive way. Dollar Tree, not Dollar Tree, Dollar General. Oh, you got the cookies mix at the Dollar General as well as the cookie tins? Okay.
You might call it whatever.
I do need to check. Hold on. Excuse me. I think I'm free I think I'm free. Oh no, I do have a call at 11. I've got to go. I've got a call. Erin, if you're there, I'm coming. Okay. So anyway, I hope that you guys have a wonderful Christmas. I'm so excited for you. I feel like I'm in your homes with you, and it makes me so proud of you. If you aren't there yet, don't feel bad. You can still do this. Try to get it done this week so that by next week, the 18th, that's your second goal, to have it done by the 18th. Tree up, house decorated, gifts purchased and wrapped, except for those that are still on the way. When they come in, you wrap them, okay? I got to see what these are real quick, then I'm going to go. We've taken them to emergency personnel every year for the last 16 years and only missed 2020 due to COVID. Micah, God bless you. That's so nice. I make waffles with raisins. Are those Stroop waffles? That sounds good. Have a blessed Christmas, everyone, Katie said. And Micah said, we were done yesterday. Woohoo. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. I'll see you next week on the 18th, but I won't be seeing you on Christmas Day. Have a wonderful day, and always remember, you are beautiful. So be beautiful, like Micah.